Hello, YouTube and Twitch chat. I am super excited to bring you a Gammamon Rush deck profile for the BT10 format. Yes, I am doing this deck profile because it's doing well in testing. I will not call it a Tier 1 deck. But I can't deny that it is actually doing quite well right now. Will it ever translate into tournaments? Who knows? It's kind of hard to get some of the cards. But we're going to go over the deck profile and the way that I do it. There are like 3 different ways to build this deck. And the first one that I've landed on has been doing well for me. So I haven't tried the other 2 ways. So just so you know, this is one way to do it. It is like that, and that's how it's going to be. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notification bell to smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos come out. So starting with the babies, it is a rush type of deck, so we're only playing 4 Gammamon. If you attack with 6,000 DP or more, draw a card. That's all the card does. Draw power is needed in this deck, so we do play the 4 Gammamons. Your stuff will survive. It's not a huge deal. The draw power is more important than anything else. So we will go ahead to the rookies. We are playing 4 Tournament Pack 5 Gammamon. You have to play 4 of this card, unfortunately. It gives you plus 2,000 if you have a hero on the field, which you will. That 2,000 can make it so you break boards. So we do play 4 of it. We play 4 copies of the BT8 Gammamon. It's actually a really good card. So while it's on the field, if you play Red Tamer, once per turn you draw a card, which is nice. And then when attacking, if you have 6,000 DP or more, you delete a 3,000 DP Digimon or less. Which comes up sometimes, for sure. But the drawing cards is really, really nifty. So that's that. We play 4 copies of the promo, the Star Deck 11 promo Gammamon. This card on play pops a 2,000 or less, and inheritable when attacking pops a 2,000 or less. We play 4 of this card because there are some annoying cards that are 2,000 DP or less, but mostly because of the 0 evolution cost. You will not often hard play this card, but sometimes it does come up, and that's kind of cool. The final card is 1 copy of this promo Gammamon, which I didn't even realize was in English. I thought it wasn't. This one is good. It's Judgment of the Blade. While you have a Red Tamer, this Digimon can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Now, you might say, but Mario, that's only on a 4,000 body. That's not that big. Just give it time. The reason we only play 1, the reason why it's the worst one, is because it costs 1 to evolve. It's a huge tempo loss sometimes. If it's your only rookie in your opening hand. No, you don't play 4 of this. That's virtually incorrect. Absolutely awful. Now, to be fair, I'm playing a different version of the deck. If you're playing like just Champion and Ultimates and no Megas, maybe you play more copies of this card. But no, you only need 1. You only need 1. It's not a big deal. It's okay. It's easy. Easy. This deck has so much draw. Easy. No problem. No problem. Anyway, we play 1 of this. We play 13 Rookies in total because we are playing actual Megas and stuff. There we go. 13. Now we move on to the champions. There are a lot. We play 4 Beetle Gammamon when Digivolving Blitz. Then we play 4 copies of a really good card, actually. Gulus Gammamon? Gulus Gammamon. It costs 2 to evolve on a Gammamon. That's what this little black text here says. While it has Gammamon as sources, which it always will, it has Retaliation, so it's a removal card. And then on deletion, you may play 1 Gamma from your trash without paying its memory cost. So any level 3 Gammamon you can just play, which is broken. Now, I will acknowledge, there's a really cool combo where if you have this Gammamon with this guy, you can attack any Digimon, kind of. Kind of. We're not there yet. Wait. Wait till we get there. It's fine. But this and this will work together. And you'll see what I mean shortly. So we do play 4 copies of this card, which is nice. Next, 4 copies of Chaos Gammamon. This Digimon can't be blocked. Yep, cool. And then we play 2 copies of this. I don't know what its name is, but it has piercing. And that's all. That's all you need to know. All these Gammamons, by the way, can evolve into Gammamons. So the red doesn't matter. And that's really cool. So only 14 champions, which is weird because we play 13 rookies. But it's okay. This recurs us rookies no problem. And it's honestly okay. So we're going to go ahead and move right to the ultimates. The ultimate core and soul of this deck. This card that I'm going to look up the name of because I honestly don't know what it's called. Canowismon. So this evolves for 3 on a level 4 with Gammamon in the name. That's cool. That's nice. Well, once per turn, your turn. When one of your Tamers comes suspended, it gets 2,000 DP. If it has 12,000 DP or more, gains security +1. All turns, this Digimon gains all effects of cards with Gammamon in their names in this Digivolutions cards. So what this means is effectively, if you have this card, this stuff, whatever, it's inheritable. So if this is your stack and you have this combo, this can attack anything. It can attack anything, which is really cool. And by the way, the inheritable is the exact same effect. It gains all of this. It gains all of it. So it lets you just do ignorant stuff. Can't be blocked, piercing, blitz, all sorts of big nonsense that can also just gain security if it goes right for your opponent's throat, which is important. The other ultimate that's super important to help us get obnoxious mega lines is Chimeramon. We play 3 copies of this bad boy. I don't have room for 4. I wish I did, but 3 is okay. This card is better anyway. When Digivolving, you stack something from the trash underneath it. 4 more colors, pop something. 4,000 DP, gains 4,000. We know what this card does. Why is this card important, though? This card lets you fix your stack. If you need this to get all the other stuff going, you get it from the trash, you touch it to Chimeramon, and before you know it, you have a really insane Chimeramon stack, which will then turn into your Mega. And my Mega of choice is Shine Greymon. This is the Mega I'm choosing to play, and holy shit, does this card put in work. Does it work? Whenever you suspend a Tamer, it gets security +1. Not once per turn. This matters. You one-shot your opponent with this card. And then, we play 2 Blitz Omni. More Blitz. So, when I built this deck, I basically formulated this deck to play like Ancient Greymon. It's basically Ancient Greymon without the in-archetype Delicate Plan, which might not matter so much at BT10, because there'll be more Tamers and security, because of things like Crossheart and all that. This just goes for all your opponent's security, and then you blitz on me for game. That's how this works. That's it. Easy peasy. That's how you play this deck. And now we move on to the Tamers. We have to play for people's wallets that are going to cry for Hero. This is the tournament pack Hero. When you attack with a Digimon with Gammamon in its name, in its Digivolution cards, sorry, you may suspend this Tamer, to gain security +1. So, I don't think I need to explain this, but if you have Shine Greymon and 2 heroes, you're gaining 4 security out of the interaction. Plus the one you get for the regular game mechanic, it's 5 checks. 5 checks. 5. It's a lot of checks. You need to play 4 of this card. It's absolutely mandatory. You can't play the deck with any less. And then we do also play 2 Memory Tamer Hero, just for a little bit of fixing, and just for a little bit of additional power if we do need it. There can be some big scary things in some decks in BT10, like Death Xmon, for instance, and Hero helps you get over that potentially. So we do play 2 copies of it. On to the options, we have 5 cards left in our deck. We're playing 2 copies of, I think it's called Bear Claw or something. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong. What this card does is it gives you plus 2,000. Then you can put a Gammamon in its name card underneath one of your Digimon to draw a card. So for 1 cost, it's basically a plus 2,000 buff plus an inheritable plus a draw. So it all evens out. So we play 2 copies of that. We play 1 copy of Crimson Blaze. I wish the deck had more room for Crimson Blazes, to be honest. But it does help as some spot removal as we need it. It does pop out of this as less, gets cheaper as the opponent has more Digimon, and prevents playing Digimon by effects. Really good against Justmon, or Minerva Loop, and stuff. So we do play the 1 copy of it. I do want to play more of this, there's just no room. I play 1 copy of Delicate Plan. Unlike Ancient Greymon, this archetype doesn't have an in-house Delicate Plan, so we do need to play the 1 of Delicate Plan. If we draw it, it's really cool. The final card. I love this card. This card, you guys will think I'm like on crack. High speed plug-in the D. While you have a Tamer in play, you don't need to meet the color requirements. You do not need to have a blue card on field. For the turn, one of your Digimon gains jamming and can't be blocked. And in security, if it's flipped, you draw a card out of your hand. The reason it's good is because of the jamming. And maybe you're missing the blue guy, this guy, that says you can't be blocked, whatever. But it is really there for the jamming. Because sometimes you can't just get powerful enough to maybe survive, like a Death Xmon check in security. But if you have this, it doesn't matter. It comes up. This card has actually won me games. Like, straight up. You get the full combo with the Shine Greymon and whatever. That's all good to go. And if you guys like it, let me know what you think. Do you play the more aggressive version of this deck with not so many megas? Do you play a different version of this deck? Or is this the way you like it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. There's not one way to build this deck. There are a few. Anyway, see you later.